You've been listening to Quebec Education Minister Bernard Drainville. He's currently holding his press conference announcing the catch-up plan following the teacher and education sector strikes before the holidays. 5 main points, and I will go through them. So, first of all, there's going to be tutoring help that's going to be offered to students, and very interesting. And you're getting my first reactions to this, and there's going to be more analysis throughout the day on CJAD 800. But already, so tutoring help, and Bernard Drainville specified that for tutors, he's going to call on teachers, so current teachers that are coming back to work are to be called upon to tutor. But he's also saying that they're going to call on retired teachers. So I'm wondering how many retired teachers will be willing to do that. And also people that are currently studying to become teachers will be called upon to come in and give tutoring help to students who need it. So that's measure number 1. Measure number 2. So, and again, I'm commenting as this is coming in, but Bernard Drainville felt the need to talk about the fact that there are over 500,000 temporary foreign workers in Quebec right now. He needed to talk about immigration. And so there's going to be money set aside for specialized needs for immigrants who need to learn French. So that was for him the second priority in the catch-up plan for our kids. But anyways, he also talked about the fact that for secondary 4 and 5 students who will fail, summer classes will be picked up. The cost of the summer classes will be picked up by the government. So for Sec 4 and 5, if there is summer courses that are needed to catch up, the government will pick up the tab for the cost of those summer classes. The fourth measure is going to be about community groups. All the groups that are focused on stay-in-school programs, teaching French, help after school for homework, reading, learning to read and write. All of those community groups will get $42 million extra. They're already supported by the government. I've worked with some of these groups. They do amazing work. So they're already existing programs, but what Bernard Drainville is saying is that there will be $42 million that will be added, an emergency fund for these community groups. And finally, the fifth measure is going to be for spring break, which is coming up, right? Spring break, depending on where you are, which schools, it's either at the end of February or early March. I'm not a parent, but I know it's confusing. Some people have it one week, other people have it another week. But for spring break, schools and service centers will have the option of offering classes if they feel they need it. So I guess that's going to be up to the different schools and school boards and service centers to determine if classes must continue during spring break. The minister is leaving it up to them to determine if there should be classes during spring break. So spring break is not officially canceled for everybody. It's going to be on a case-by-case basis determined by either the school itself, the school board, or the service center. So that summarizes the measures, the 5 major measures Now, the press conference is going on. I wanted to jump in because he's still, Bernard Drainville, the education minister, is still speaking in French right now. I imagine there's going to be a ton of French questions. One of them, and then, of course, there's going to be the English questions. I'm sure that the CJD at 100 Newsroom will come in with the relevant excerpts, and we'll try to get something for you later on the show. And I'm sure Aaron and Natasha will be covering this at length on Montreal Now from 2 to 6. But those are the 5 main measures. Now, my first question, and by the way, you can call in to react at 514-790-0800, or you can text me at 514-800. But my first question to Bernard Drainville is, where are you going to find all these people to do all this work? This is extra work. So it's not like the teachers who are coming off a strike that apparently made gains about working condition, making working conditions better. Now you're going to say, okay, you have to stay for tutoring. You have to stay during spring break. You have to do more to catch up. I mean, I don't think so. And also, okay, are all these retired teachers going to say, oh, okay, I'm coming back? Are all these students going to be willing and able to give these types of catch-up classes? So you can call us at 514-790-0800. Get your preliminary reactions to Education Minister Bernard Drainville's catch-up plan.